Hey, I'm AdiCat. Welcome back, or welcome in if you're new. I'm just a sappy kitty with too much coffee and not enough time to chill, here to read some LGBT memes and figure out life one laugh at a time. And today, we're back where it all started, r/trans. Let's see what cursed treasures await us this round. I have HRT and head pats down here. Shark is gonna lure me to places. But I'm going. The closet is a coffin, and I am a zombie. Yeah, no, pretty much exactly this. Yeah, the coffin. The closet really is a coffin. Yeah, it's a coffin for your soul. And I'm tired of hiding. If the world wants to be afraid, it can be afraid. I am not going to hide the real me anymore. Neither should any of you. Me, I'm finally going to be a goth girl when I transition. How I dress post-transition. Stop. This actually really made me laugh so much. This is me. My original post-transition goals, I was thinking it's gonna be so awesome. I can be the goth girlfriend I've always wanted to be. All black, heavy eyeliner. And I find myself actually wearing so many bright colors, a lot of pink. Still really like, throwing on something black, maybe with a jacket. But lately it actually has been a lot of bright colors. I think it's to do with a bit of the change of the season. Maybe I'm trying to dress for spring. Are all male D&D groups still that common? D&D gender demographics routinely say female identifying players make up between 40 to 60% of the player base. My current group was all male first time we played. Now it's 50-50. There've been no changes in the roster. Teams have been auto-balanced. This could essentially just be my own D&D group. Of the four of us, I suppose of the four of us, if you don't count the Dungeon Master, the teams have been auto-balanced. We did start out as an all-male group and not so much anymore. Weaponizing our identities? Well, don't mind if I do. Pride was a riot. The FF14 Fantasia ad. I know this actually makes quite a few people laugh. I've always found it hilarious. At the same time, a little bit envious. Imagine if you could just drink a single potion, go to bed and wake up in your ideal body. What a perfect world. The Warrior of Light doesn't even realize what they've got. Where's my IRL Fantasia? How it felt when I started questioning my gender identity. Did I miss a page? That's pretty much spot on. Wonder how many of you actually can relate to this. I know I can. When I also first started questioning it, I was like, I feel like I'm reading the wrong book, and everyone around me is 12 chapters ahead on 3 different books, and I'm sitting here busy going, none of this makes sense. Trans girls are beautiful. Ally or a chaser? Suppose it is a bit of a fine line. There's still a sense of euphoria being told you're beautiful. But, we don't support chasers. Sorry. There's no LGB without the T. But yes, to all of my trans friends and trans masks and undecided trans, as well as the non-binary trans, and anyone else who even partially identifies themselves as trans, you are valid and you're part of the group. This is your family. This is all your fault. You and your transsexual biological advantages. Hey, stupid. We both lost to a 9-year-old. Yeah. Yeah, no, I could see myself losing to many a 9-year-old. As much as I absolutely love skating, I was never really that good. I could balance. How it started. Just sleeping with my shark. How it's going. Happily sleeping with my beautiful girlfriend. Goals right there. The only truly good way to apologize. I sent you a $25 tip. Sorry for misgendering you earlier. I wish I could get $25 each time I was misgendered. How it feels to use an epilator. Yeah, no, never again. I always thought I had a very high pain tolerance. Well now, your wish is to understand women. That can be arranged, boy. Now you are a woman. Hee! Mystical Forest Witch, where are you? Because I know a lot of us who really could do with some of your magic to help out. Just some of us speed things along. For others, it would make life so much easier. Hey, Ed Ginger Hazen, I don't know if you've seen this mural in Dublin's Temple Bar, but I grinned so big when I saw it. It's actually an absolutely awesome mural. I really love that. Amazing movie, by the way. Here's about a movie with an openly queer character in it. Said character's queerness is so minor and inconsequential to the movie that it can be easily edited out foreign releases in homophobic countries. Yeah. I feel like so many movies these days really just have like minor queer baiting in elder trans folks. And another good way to try out a potential name is to go to Starbucks and give out that name for your order and see how it makes you feel when the barista calls it out. Yes, the sage old advice on how to choose a name. Damn, those HRT chest pains got hands. I've seen this joke quite a few times. And I thought, how bad could it be? Yeah, no. Those HRT chest pains really got hands. Heaven. You know what would be funny? Putting a young trans girl in a rightist family. Short. I want nothing more than to be 5'3". I think a lot of us really tall girlies have that problem. Yeah, 5'3", that would be amazing. I asked your boyfriend what her pronouns are, and she looked away nervously and shrugged, and said, I don't really care, anything is fine. So I called her she. She blushed a bit and said thank you. And now she looks distressed and helpless whenever you call her he. So I'm taking her home with me. Sometimes you just know. You just know. Circle, circle, dot, dot. It's time for my girly shot. Actually, eat a lot to grow the biddies. Exercise to lose the belly I hate. This has pretty much just been... This has been like the back of my mind for the past like 2 weeks. Oh, are those my own books? Let's see. This one was always my favorite as a kid. Trans allegory you missed. It's offered a few times off, see something and I'm like, oh, I absolutely used to love this. And I'm like, how did I not see the signs? Come on, Eddie. How did you not know? Me, anytime someone mentions when I was a girl. Yes, please, look here. what not shaving for 2 days looks like, what it feels like. Yeah, we all have those days. I mean, the way things my side have been going these last few days, I've also had a day or two where I get up in the morning, I'm like, don't have time, need clothes, get car out, go work, catch lift. And then, you're sitting there by lunchtime and you're like, I feel like I've got a full-grown beard. Just remember, we are our own worst critics. Never looks as bad as you think. Me as a teenager. Yeah, I would have been so much happier if I were born a girl. Me in my 20s. Oh, people can change their gender? That's cool. So happy for them. Me at the ripe age of 31 and a half. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Some of us are a little bit slow. Finds it gender euphoric to wear women's pants. Most women's pants have useless or non-existent pockets. But I seriously need to start my own line of clothing that everything will have pockets. Doesn't matter if it's a dress, a skirt, pants, leggings. I'm putting pockets on everything. You know what? Let's put pockets in underwear. Everything needs pockets. Me full of estrogen. My dad full of asbestos. Grandpop full of lead. How the generations are always full of something. Thanks for hanging out with me today, friends. I know this has been a very long time coming. I'm slightly late. Just started a new job, which is super exciting, but it's also thrown my whole upload schedule into chaos. I was really trying to keep a very consistent schedule, but this was also me going from only having to be up at like 9 in the morning, working from home, to now being up at like 5, and only getting back at night. Been a little bit rough. So, just a huge thank you for being patient with me while I find my footing again. I promise I am going to definitely try and be more consistent again. Honestly, thank you so much to everyone who's recently joined. A huge thank you to all of you who've been here with me since the very beginning. You all mean the world to me, every single one of you. Really. As cheesy as it sounds, while I'm having if I'm ever having a rough day or a bad day, I'll often, just read through my comments on YouTube. All of you make me smile so much. Thank you so much. I'll keep doing my best to bring you laughs and memes and a cozy space to come back to. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao.